Oops. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Regina. So in today's video, we will be reviewing the HIMI gouache. And if you're new here, hi, I usually do illustration videos with gouache and I think soon I will be using my Cintiq, and yeah, so stay tuned for that. And then if you're a returning subscriber, hi, welcome back. So in today's video, I will be reviewing the HIMI gouache, if I said that again. But this is how it looks like. It's really big. So yeah. When the HIMI gouache arrived, I was shocked by its size. It was really big. I expected a smaller size. When I opened it, I saw jelly packets of squares and tried opening them one by one. It can be messy when opening these jelly gouaches. It's best not to squeeze them while opening, or else the jelly might just pop out and you might end up with paint all over your fingers. Also, don't open them close to your eyes too. This gouache came with a palette with it. You can use it when mixing colors. Some colors can actually stain the palette, such as yellow, when left not washed right away, but overall, it's pretty convenient to have a palette included. So now I'm just swatching the colors. I drew a line with a black marker to see the opacity of the gouache. Overall, the colors can be built up. The opaque colors are the darker colors, such as the browns, which you can see when I swatch them. You don't need another swatch to make them look opaque. They're already opaque with just one swatch. Now I am swatching the second layer to see how opaque they are with 2 layers of colors. So now I am testing out the Winsor & Newton Designer's gouache. I ran out of the yellow, so I just used whatever color that I had with me. I'm testing all 5 colors, and as you can see, when I apply the Winsor & Newton one, they apply opaquely right from the start. A thin layer is flat and even when I apply them, which is really nice for a gouache. Well, not all of them are opaque, but the green is opaque and the white one is opaque. And now I'm layering the black color as well. I also decided to layer another set of blue because you can see I was testing out I can see through the blue, so I added another layer to see if it can be more opaque, but it's kind of not opaque. But what I like about the Winsor & Newton one, it's application. When you apply it, it's really even. And the HIMI gouache, when you apply it, it's kind of translucent, but you can build up the color to make it more darker. I also went ahead and tested out watercolors for you so that you can see the difference between the gouache and watercolor. I'm using the Schmincke brand, and I wanted you to see a watercolor's opacity compared to a gouache's opacity. I'm not swatching all of the colors, only some, the brighter colors and the darker colors, magenta, red, violet, green, and blue, and burnt sienna, and black or sepia. So now we are testing how the gouache blends. I'm first testing the HIMI gouache, and I went ahead and tested out some colors. I am testing the blendability of the magenta, orange, yellow, ochre, and burnt sienna. Now I'm testing the Winsor and Newton gouache. I went ahead and swatched the magenta and green color. As you can see, the Winsor and Newton blends more smoothly compared to the HIMI gouache. The gradient is more even. I wanted to show you some of my artwork as well. I used the green color for the HIMI gouache, and as you can see, it's a little bit transparent. Of course, you can build up the color if you want, but it's not as opaque as the Winsor and Newton. So I used the Winsor and Newton to paint these areas, these greens, and they're really opaque from the start. The other illustrations that I did are I used the HIMI gouache and they look okay. I mean, to be honest, for its price and for the amount that I get to use, I think the HIMI gouache is really worth it. So for this page, I used the Winsor and Newton gouache, and all of this woman that I illustrated, I used the Winsor and Newton gouache, and I just wanted to show you how it looks like. So now we're going to paint something using the HIMI gouache. I guess you're kind of tired of me keep saying HIMI, the word HIMI, but so right now I am just putting a border around my sketch pad. I learned this from an artist in Skillshare. Her name is Sara Boccaccini. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her last name, but hopefully I'm right. But whenever she would paint, she would like draw a border around her sketchbook and paint her plants, and it's just so magical and beautiful. Her art really inspires me to create more of plants. So in this painting, I'm going to paint a cactus, and it's very simple. I'm just preparing the colors right now, different versions or different colors of green. I'm just mixing them together, and I really like burnt sienna, so I'm mixing that too. And I also like some yellow ochre, and I just mixed white with it, and now I'm painting the background. Now I am just adding some green to my cacti. I think is that how you pronounce it? Let me know in the comments. If you want me to paint something, like any object that you want, you can like comment down below. If you want to give me some suggestions, you're always welcome to comment down below. And at this point, I'm just painting another background. I'm using my burnt sienna, and I'm trying to cover everything. Then I played around and added some details. I used my pen because I don't have a marker. You know those those micron, those markers, those Japanese markers that you use. But I only have like regular pen, so that's what I use, and I added some details, and that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this review. Give me a like if you like it, and leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos, and see you in my next video. Bye.